had that school record. I broke it, and I broke it again.
What do you think separates district guy from an area guy from a region guy? What do you think it is?
Mind you, all these announcers leading up to the race was not talking about me at all.
Welcome to Most Famous We Are Not. I know it's been a cool little minute since I posted, but I had to come back with a bang. Today we are speaking with a 4-time AAU All-American, a 7-time UIL district medalist, a 5-time UIL district champion, a UIL state champion in the 800, and he has school records in the 400, the 800, the 4x8, the 4x16, the SMR, and the DMR. Jacoby Harmon, the Iowa commit. Jacoby Harmon, welcome to the show.
Appreciate it. I love that intro.
Yeah, of course. I gotta get you right. Anyway, so bro, I want you to tell me when you first how did you first start running in the track, and how did you fall in love with it originally?
All right, so boom, we in middle school, 6th grade, was doing the pacer test or whatever. I'm like, I gotta find a sport to do for middle school and stuff. I was getting into running. I was like, you know what? Let me just try cross country in 7th grade. So I did cross country. It was all right. It was smooth. But then what I really wanted to do was track. So when track came around, I was all hyped up. I was ready to go. So I hopped in track. They put me in the 800. I didn't even know what that was. I thought it was going to be a sprinter, low key.
Yeah, but
the 100, 200. They put me in the 800. I'm like, all right, let me just go out there, do my thing, So I'm running. They're like, okay, it's not too bad. I come back 8th grade, but COVID happened 8th grade. So everything shut down. We're doing little meetings through Zoom and stuff. You know how it went.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
all that. And then freshman year came. I didn't know what to expect because first day of practice, I was in a mask and I didn't know what to do. I walk up to the I'm coming from home because I'm online, by the way.
Yeah.
Freshman year. So I'm walking up to the track. I'm looking for Coach T. I'm like, hey, Coach T, I'm Jacoby. Nice to meet you. He sort of knew my brother. So I was like, I'm Brandon's brother. And so he's like, all right, well, come on. You're here. So come practice with us and stuff. So that's just how my high school career started.
Right.
He threw me in the 4x2 and 4x4 freshman year. So
you did I did decent.
Yeah, I did okay. I was a relay warrior, so I was just holding it down, doing my part.
But how did you when did you fall in love with you? Okay, I want to see how far I could take it. When you started to know you were good at it, or what?
I would say the end of my freshman year. I was doing track just to do track freshman year, but at the end of it, I was like, let me take it serious, see where I can go. Because I was looking at the D1 times. I'm like, I can possibly go D1 and stuff like that if I train hard enough. So that's really when I fell in love with the end.
Did you do AAU freshman going to sophomore or sophomore into junior?
No, I did the summer of my sophomore year and the summer of my junior year. I didn't do it the senior year though, because
gotcha.
Take a little break.
Now the audience might not know, maybe a small portion of the audience, but Coach Thompson and Coach Jacobs, Coach T, those are all very different coaches, but very talented coaches.
Oh yeah.
How do you think they all each kind of help you? Because Wilson, he's not going to BS you. He wanted this. Jacobs the same way. He's going to give you, we got this, and these times, no matter what. And then Coach T's a little bit warmer. He'll maybe work with you sometimes, but it's still a lot of work cut out. Those are really different types of coaches. How do you think different coaches helped you become a better athlete?
Coach T, like you say, he has that little father role coaching style. So coming in, I feel that definitely helped versus rather if I had a Coach Jacobs style coming in, I'm like, oh hell no, I'm not trying to do track. So I feel Coach T definitely helped me get accustomed to track.
Right.
And then when Jacobs came in, it was boom, boom, boom. This is what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
We going to attack every day. We're going to work hard, stuff like that. And so I feel that's the mindset I needed to grow in this sport. So he definitely helped me with that. And then Coach Wilson, he definitely he got me at my peak. Oh shit. My bad. I'm in the facility, so
no.
Be going off. I'm gonna turn off. Let me turn the light on in the room. So what was I saying? Coach Wilson, he helped me toward the end of my career in high school. Definitely helped out with like recruiting. He helped me recruit a little bit, talk to coaches, what to ask coaches and stuff. So I feel like all three of them played an instrumental role in my development. So I owe the world to them.
And finding like a Coach T is a very rare type of coach because like, track, with football and basketball, you can have like certain intangibles, you know what I'm saying? You can have like, you could be a role or you can play a role, but like track, like you either make the times or you don't. And having Coach T that had like a great blend of like fatherly and also like, I need this done in this way. And the track team is still successful. That's like kind of rare. So a lot of people probably don't know this about you, but you have a twin brother. And yes. I'm sure like a lot of track athletes or just athletes in general don't have twins. So tell me, like, how does a twin brother help you like push you as an athlete and just like in sports in general?
I got into track before him. And so it was more of a like, oh, he saw me doing it. Let me go out there because my brother's out there type scenario, you know. But for me, I feel like I'm a competitor. So I hope this doesn't go out the wrong way, but I didn't want to lose to him at all. So, him being out there, I'm like, I'm going to just train for what I got to do. But at the end of the day, don't lose to him.
Yeah.
That's basically it. Yeah.
Right. That's awesome. Nah, that's awesome. But I don't know, bro, because your brother, you come from football practice and y'all be neck and neck. And then you had like the whole season. So it's like some people say
that is true.
Twin might be a little faster. But
I'll give him that.
How many times did you PR your senior like your season? Or was that was your peak, right? Your senior season?
Yeah. Let me try to remember. The 800, I PR'd I think it was like 2 or 3 times. For sure. It was at one meet where I ran 151.77. Oh wait, no, I only PR'd one time actually.
Oh right.
It was that one. No, it was 2 times because I remember I had that school record from junior year. I broke it and I broke it again. So, so yeah, 800 is like 2 times. 400, it took a little while, but we got at least 2 or 3 PRs, but we reached like 47 around the area meet. So I feel like I just had a nice progression throughout high school.
Yeah, for sure. What do you think? What do you think the secret was? Like, what clicked for you that like you think it was like you found out how to run the race better? You found your stride during some parts of like, you know what I mean, of the races, or like just start with like the 800. How'd you get better at that?
Like it was more of like my aerobic capacity, like my breathing. I feel like I got stronger in the endurance part of it because I feel like I had the foot speed. I just had to sort of unlock it and like through training and stuff, I figured that out. And so, that's it for the 800. The 400, it was just a matter of learning how to run it because there's different ways to run it. So, my summer track coach Tony, he taught me how to like run the 400 is like different parts. I should like be pacing myself rather than like the last part. I should be like, sprinting all out sort of. So there's just different race plans, different mechanics that go into it.
So do you think you shouldn't run the 400? You should like 80, 100 for like some parts of it?
For some people it works like that. For me, what I like to do, and this has worked for me, and I'll tell you a story about this. The first 100, I like to like, get out, because you can lose the race in the beginning. So you want to get out, as fast as you can. And then you want to like, on that back stretch, you want to like sort of pace yourself, not lose that momentum that you gain, but sort of like
right. So when you say get out, that like the first like 60 meters hard as you can and then cruise.
Yeah. Like pretend it's a sprint. And you don't want to think cruise. You want to think like patience almost. Patience is the right word. You want to hold that momentum, but you don't want to feel like it's extraneous. You know what I mean? So don't be like, strain yourself, don't run out of energy, stuff like that. And then going into the final curve, think of it as like a buildup. You want to like build up your energy, and then last 120, it's a non-out sprint because 400, that's where the dogs come out. So
right, exactly.
last 120, you want to sprint that last 120, maybe 150 if you're that strong enough, and then hold on for dear life.
Okay, what about the 8?
The 8, that's more of a pacing thing. I don't think during the 800. I think in terms of times, I know it's weird to think about, but I'm not really worried about like the times because it's more about positioning. Stay in the front because everybody's fast, especially on the collegiate level. Everyone's fast, so you want to like stay toward the front. You don't want to lose the race in the beginning, like I said, for that 400. So to get in the front, you want to take control of the race, and unless everybody's like going out super fast, that that's a super fast race, and it'll come to you. Like for the state race, everybody took out fast, and I was just chilling in the back, waiting for the race to come to me, and then I took control of it from there because I knew they took one out too fast, so I was just chilling. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just position.
Gotcha. Okay, now let's talk about that more. Like, okay, so like the postseason, when you prepare for like area, region, and like state, like, was it more or less the same plan when you were planning to run the 800, or were you kind of like changing as you advance each round? Were you like kind of change your plan up, or was it more or less the same thing?
Well, yeah, because like during the regular season, I would go off of time. I'm like, hit this time the first lap, this time second lap, and it was working. But postseason, it's all about placement. It don't matter about times at that point. So I'm like, just get top 4, and then from region to state, get top 2. So what I like to do, I like to look at who's in the race. I like to figure out their tendencies and stuff. Like sometimes I'll watch their races just to figure out their tendencies, like where they're gonna kick, what they like to do first, like 120, what they like to do going into the bell lap. See if they kick at 600 rather than like 300 to go, stuff like that. Just figure out what they like to do.
Right. Yeah. I think that's a big part. Like a lot of people talk about film study for basketball, football. I'm sure all the volleyball. I'm sure all the other sports, but track and field is really important. You think so?
People think track is just running, but there's so much that goes into it.
Yeah.
Like the training, the film study. Some people watch film. I like to watch film because I like to figure out people's weaknesses. It's like that's why I like the 800 because it's more strategical.
Right.
Something like the 400, like you gotta have strategy going to the 800. Like, where am I gonna be positioned at this part of the race? When can I kick? Is this person gonna go with me? Stuff like that.
Right. So, what about the opposite way? Like yourself, do you know like your strong and weak parts of the race? How do you plan around that?
Oh yeah, so I plan around that with like training and stuff. If there's a weakness, that's what the workouts will like help me with. And I feel like transitioning from high school to college, the workouts have been like more beneficial to my weaknesses. And obviously I can't say that out loud before somebody figure out my weakness. I can't out myself. So stuff like that. The training definitely helps.
But
and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome. Now, okay, can you tell me like, okay, so you placed in area and regional. What was that week of practice leading up to state? What was it just like? Was it a lot of film study and planning? Was it a light workouts or kind of hard? How was it?
I didn't watch as much film because like I was on visits during that time as well. So I was just trying to get my training in. I was already in peak form. So I was just trying to like hold it, just do workouts to where I can work on my foot speed, feel confident in my race plan.
What were you eating around that time?
What was I eating?
Yeah, just like same stuff.
I'm gonna be honest. My diet was like trash compared to college. I was just eating whatever. But here we got the resources. Like I can eat dinner, a good dinner, but like I can portion it right. Like back home, I was just eating.
Yeah, everybody was, bro. All right, bro.
Yeah.
This part, this is the part I'm excited about the most.
Okay.
All right, bro, we're going. Oh, wait, hold on. There you go. Wait. Bro. Okay, so here we got
the race itself. Oh my
the
goodness.
Harmon. Lane 3 right here. Oh, wait, I don't know if y'all see my lane 3. Now, all right, tell me when to pause, tell me when to play. Like, okay, right here, bro. So what's your mind right now? Do you think they about to take off? You think it's gonna be where you kind of calm?
This is so funny because right here, I'm just blank. I'm like literally thinking about nothing because walking up to the track, because the warm area is at like the stadium,
right?
And so just walking from the stadium to the track, I'm just like, just come home with a medal, just prove to everybody that that you was made for this. So I wasn't going into the race. I wasn't thinking I was going to win. I was just trying to get on the podium, So very grateful that I got first, but here I'm just like, I'm blank.
Bro, I don't know. I remember you sending you a voice memo just like telling you how proud I was, bro.
I remember that,
It's so crazy. Like, I'm like 1 year above you. I've been seeing you run since like forever. And then just all the hard work, and then you stayed, especially for our school, like that was a big deal.
Yeah.
But let's look. All right, so good.
Right.
I think
lane 3
is maybe the sleeper here. We saw him at the Blue Bonnet Invitational in March, won the 800 there.
Hold on, pause it real quick.
A little better than.
Mind you, all these announcers leading up to the race was not talking about me at all. They were talking about other kids. It was like, oh, this guy's a sleeper. Like they knew nothing about me, which was great actually, because I prefer it that way.
That's crazy.
I don't like them talking about me before the race, but yeah.
All right, here you go. Damn, bro, underdog.
I can see these boys getting after it here today.
Takes off.
And we are off here.
Now, okay, were you intimidated by like the curve a little bit? You like, dang, I got a lot of ground to make up. Or are you used to that by now?
Nah, I wasn't thinking about it too much, like, because I ran on a college track before, North Carolina A&T and Drake for like Junior Olympics and stuff. And I think, I ran on the Rice track as well. So I'm accustomed to like the wide curves, short, straight.
Gotcha. Because I see, especially on Olympics, bro, it's like, golly, like.
Yeah.
A lot of ground, you know what I mean?
I feel bad for the people in lane 9 and stuff,
Yeah.
800-meter final. Look at lane 1. He just got out. He said, listen, I'm going to have this
all the way in the back.
For the ages.
But you know what you're doing.
Stockton is like, I'm going to treat this like a 250. We're going to get out very hard and aggressive. I want to make sure I'm out of traffic.
Dang.
That's 23 through 200.
Now, how many of these people do you know?
I knew most of them. Dude in the white right behind me, that's Aiden Lathrop. He went to Alabama. I'm cool with him. The guy behind him, that's Sean Freeman. He went to Pearland. He's going to U of H right now. Dude in front, Stockton from Humble. I didn't know him much, but I forgot where he went for college. But
now, did you watch any of these guys?
I watched a lot of Aiden's races, and I like how he races too. So
which one's
I was like, in the white, he went to Bridgeland. No, right behind.
Oh, this dude?
Yeah, he was in our district, and I was watching a lot of his videos before the district race, and so that sort of helped me figure out what he likes to do and stuff.
Gotcha.
But everybody else, they're like San Antonio kids, Austin kids.
I got
didn't know them that much.
Everybody from Houston, more or less.
We gotta
that is
cruise it back a little
insane.
bit. I understand not trying to be in traffic.
So pause real quick.
But let's try to.
This is what I was talking about. So you saw how all of them was just taking out quick.
Right.
I was just like, on that backstretch, I'm like, I'm gonna wait for the race to come to me because there's a whole lot of race left.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So I was just chilling in the back, but what I was thinking was don't disconnect from the front group because you'll see how it's
with the herd.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I'm not too worried about being in the back because as long as I'm with that first group, I'll be straight. So yeah, go ahead.
So like whenever you're racing, are you ever in like are you ever in this position like the very front? Do you ever get like I shouldn't be here, or it kind of depends of the talent? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it'll
have
happen.
You ever been in a race and been in the front and be like I don't want to be here? Like what's the mindset?
Not I'll be. It's not like I don't want to be there. It's more of a like, okay, be aware of your pacing.
Gotcha.
And be aware of where everybody else is at, because like I don't want to lead, but I don't mind leading the race, if that makes sense. Because the earlier I can take control, it's already a wrap for you. So, you know what I mean?
Now, when you mean take control, what do you mean by that? Does that mean like you know that you got the race? Or like, what do you mean?
More take control means more of a it's my race. I'm in front. I'm moving the pace.
Gotcha,
So that front person, he's like pulling everybody. So if you're in front, it's like you're dictating how fast or slow the race is because everybody is like watching you. You know.
Gotcha. Yeah.
To stay within ourselves.
In doing so, though, he takes maybe this field a little out of comfort zone.
Yes.
Bone is in the second position here, but they all ran a little fast for that 200 meters.
When do you know you can pass people up here? Like, yeah.
Well, you don't want to pass people on the curve, and this is something I need to work on. It's like I'm running all the way in lane 2. I probably shouldn't be doing that, but that's just the way I run sometimes. I'll be out in lane 2. I'll stay close.
What's the alternative? How do you get space? Like, how would I pass people up if I can't go in lane 2? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what I mean is I'm running the whole race in lane 2. Does that make sense? Because instead of staying right behind them, I'm on their shoulder. Does that make sense?
And that adds a few more meters to the race that are necessary.
Yeah.
Split.
Yes, that's going to be Bone in second. Currently in third is Sheely, who is the 6th finisher last year in this race. And now you just see the rest of the pack swarm bees.
So you start boom. So you caught it. You damn near in first place now. You first lap.
Mm-hmm.
What are you thinking here? I'm in a good place. I feel good.
Here I'm okay, I caught up to them. Let me just be mindful of my pace, because that's the main thing for me. I like to be mindful of my pacing and the time of where I'm at in the race.
Right. Now, do you take the lead here? Do you stay in front, or do you just stay with the herd still?
I end up taking the lead, because I don't want to run all in lane 2 the whole time. So I'm trying to take the lead in 1. You'll see it.
Gotcha.
55 low for the first lap.
That was tight. Literally, you have no idea who could be first here.
After that, maybe 23-second early 229 on the
guy
next 200. Now, this is the crucial one from 400 to 600.
Here.
This is where the race happens. And now we're seeing a move being made. I believe
Now, do you hear those footsteps? You hear it?
It could be Leo. No, that's Leo.
That's Rosales now in the front.
Rosales now making the move.
With the shades.
They literally have
He's
your name.
the 4th fastest boy in the state of Texas.
So, you saw how they passed me, right?
Yeah.
In my head, I'm literally saying, don't go with them yet, because I have a kick. I knew I wasn't expecting that much energy. Yeah, I had another gear, and so I was literally just saying to myself, don't go yet, and then keep it going. I'll tell you to stop it.
It's a 4-man race. It's a 4-man race coming down with tactics in mind here. Lathrop up on the outside.
Wow.
You can see it almost. So that kid with the Austin on his chest, he was sort of boxing me in on the rail.
Yeah, I see.
But
hold on, we can rewind it. Hold on.
Okay.
Tactics in mind here. Lathrop up on the outside.
Boxed in.
Yeah. And then if you play it some more, you'll see he's sort of drifting behind us.
Trying to have one last move.
Is this where you go all out here?
Yes, because I literally see an opening. And once I saw that opening, I'm like, that's my one and only chance. I got to get out of there. I'm go.
Here we go, going wide. Harmon in lane 2.
Oh, look at the stride length here.
You had to wait. Yeah, you won right here, bro. Dang, bro, that's crazy. You run 60 meters already.
Yeah, because I feel like I had built up more of a sprint before them because I saw that opening, and so and they didn't. I don't think they were aware. So I just got out that hole and then I went, and then it was just a foot race from there.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt. And you're what 6'2". You're gonna win that most of the time, bro. And dang, that's crazy.
Skipping. He looks like he is skipping. And he's just going to skip with his hands.
Dang, early Selly.
Yeah, man. Everybody was talking about the Selly. I didn't know what to do. So I just, stood the hands.
No, that works.
And so, yeah.
Skipping. He looks like he is skipping.
Wow.
and he's just going to skip
he
with his hands
celebrates so early, too.
across the
He
finish line.
celebrated 5 meters before the finish line.
Now, like after this, like post race, were you just like in euphoria? Just like, wow, I did it. Like, how are you feeling after you won?
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, that just happened, you know. But you know, I feel like the race could have gone any other way. So much respect to those guys that were out there. You know, we all worked hard to get like. I'm pretty sure you know it's so hard to get to state.
Oh, no doubt, bro.
In Texas,
the workouts. Chill. I don't do what you do, but the workouts, track workouts, no joke, bro.
Yeah,
no joke.
Not for everybody. And
yeah, man, what a hell of a race! Crazy.
Yeah.
You still have the medal? The medal at the house?
I brought it with me. It's in a drawer somewhere. I got it. Yeah.
All right. So after that, okay. So tell me this, bro. So you've been around. You've been to the area, regional, time and time again. What do you think separates like a district guy from an area guy for a region guy? What do you think it is?
Their preparation.
The preparation.
And it goes deeper than just like doing the right thing at practice and stuff. Like if you want to succeed in Texas, I feel like you got to do summer track, and you just got to train during the summer. If you don't even run at meets, just train during the summer, because you got to build that base as early as you can,
right?
So that you can be sustainable throughout the season.
Mm-hmm. And you started, like you say, you started doing summer track when going into junior, sophomore to junior.
Yes,
sophomore to junior. So low-key, you really had a late start.
Mm-hmm.
You still succeeded, so there's really no excuse. Like you can't say like, "Oh, guys been running since 8th grade," because you started late and still, made it happen. So there's no BS there. So
yeah. And Coach
Jacoby, talk to me about the phase-in right now. Like, tell me about your commitment process. How are you narrowing down schools? What exactly were you looking for?
I was looking for a school that had, a solid team and like a family feel, like everybody's cool with each other. Not necessarily like, oh, they gotta talk every day, but like, if you see them at practice, you say hi, you say hello, just respect one another. Because I feel like that was a big thing for me. And then academics, I'm a kinesiology major, and so I feel like this is one of the best kines programs in the nation. There's a lot of resources here, and a lot of like opportunities to grow and learn, and obviously a good athletic program. Coach Sudbury, Coach Wallace, Coach Brondike, they're building like a loaded team here at Iowa State. I'm just glad to be a part of it. Cross country, they just got second at nationals.
Wow.
And we're building up for a good indoor and outdoor. We got a lot of transfers in for the 800 group. So I'm the youngest. Oh yeah, I'm the youngest in the group at 18. The next youngest guy is like 23. So I'm running with grown men like every day. So, but I'm grateful for it because it pushing me every day. It's pushing me.
No, you're gonna be, you're gonna be special. So what are some of the? I'm sorry, we finished. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. What was some of the like if you were to talk to, like, let's say some of the track runners that went to our school, what would you tell some like track athletes when committing, what's exactly to look for and what not to look for per se? You know what I mean?
Don't be too bought into all the flashy stuff.
Right.
Like I remember being on the phone with the Arkansas coach, and he was like, "Oh, we take a private jet to most of our meets."
Wow.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, we're gonna have you be this 4.8 guy. We got 4.8 guys to train with you." But I talked to some people on the team. We actually got a transfer from Arkansas. He's coming to Iowa State next semester, and he told me like, if you run the 800, you're basically on your own. Like they'll train you up to a certain point, but once you get to that point where like you can score points at conference and stuff, they'll sort of and they'll let you do your own thing because they're mostly worried about that sprint group, which is working for them, obviously. So, but that's another thing. Like the coaches, they were like, I feel like some coaches, they'll be more worried about their career instead of like the athlete. So like with Coach Sudbury and Coach Wallace, I feel like they care a lot about their athletes and not so much about, the production that they're putting down. Because we're all putting in work. Like we gonna show results eventually, like with the training we're doing here. And so they care about like our health. They're asking like constantly, hey, how are you feeling? How's that workout for you? Stuff like that.
Yeah, that's super important. Now, when deciding where to commit to, how much stock do you put in? Okay, so this class is leaving. They have some spots opening up for the 800 or 400 or where it be. How much stock should track athletes put into like space on the roster, or should they focus more on what program provides the best training? Does that make sense?
I feel like all of that just mixes into it. Like,
gotcha.
Coming here, I'm gonna be the only, aside from like 2 or 3 other people, I'm gonna be the only returner. It's either for indoor. It's either for outdoor or like the next year. Gotcha. So, this group is gonna be real young, real soon, and so I was like, let me come here. I feel like I can learn a lot from this group that's here now, and sort of be that catalyst to
Gotcha.
go.
So that was part of your decision, was like this, you want to be kind of like at the forefront of the new crop of athletes that's coming in Iowa.
Yes.
No, that's sweet. No, that's actually awesome. And you'll still get to train and develop. That's real smart. That's real smart. So like talk to me about like if you were to talk to your senior self, like let's say we went back in time, we were to go talk to Jacoby, who just won the state. What would you tell him to prepare for college? What do you wish you knew?
Train during the summer. I did not train during this past summer, and it's not like it's been a huge setback because I'm still training good and stuff, but it definitely would have helped if I trained during the summer. So definitely that. Don't be anxious, because coming in I was like, oh, I gotta look good for coach, but now that I've been here and stuff, it's like he wants me here. He wants to see me succeed. We set out a plan, and we're gonna stick by that, and sort of just go from there.
Were you kind of high off the state championship? Kind of felt like you should train, but like you were like,
Yeah, because I was like, I'm tired, man. I had a good season. Let me take a little break, because I was running for a little bit, but then I sort of like stepped off the brakes for like 2 months. I was just lifting.
Gotcha.
But definitely I should have ran more.
Right. So again, back to that like commitment, like, so you would tell track seniors now, like to find someone that cares about you, find a real program that's really into training the athlete, and don't get caught up in all the fluff and all that stuff. Really like keep the main thing basically, right?
Yeah.
Type food. Now, could you tell me like what's the day in the life for you? Like what time, like let's say you have track practice, like what does that look like for you?
I'm gonna give you a week in the life instead. That'll be better. So, Mondays, or let's start with Sunday. Sunday, it's just chill. That's like my off day. Monday, I'll go eat breakfast. I don't have practice until 1:15, so I'll go to class and then go to practice. Mondays is like we're on the indoor track and we're like doing more sprint stuff, and we'll do that and then go lift. Tuesdays is on your own.
What type of lift do y'all do?
We do a lot of Olympic lifts.
Olympic lifts?
We do like snatches, cleans. What else is there? We haven't done. Sorry?
Y'all use the Vertimax at all? Do you have one?
I know. We haven't used the Vertimax. We do single leg RDLs. We do. I'm trying to go off the top of my head. We do front squat and back squat. Oof. I hated front squat in high school. I was just trash at it. But I got comfortable with it now.
Yeah.
Like in high school, I was just all awkward with the bar and stuff, like that. So
horrible memories, bro. Front squat. Horrible memories.
Man, what? It was bad, but I got more comfortable with it and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
And I feel like that's like a lot of it now.
Do you wish you would have took lifting more seriously in high school, or do you feel like?
I mean, I feel like I did. It's just I was weak.
Gotcha.
I was still like developing stuff, but here I'm like a lot more comfortable with like a lot of training.
I didn't mean to say that like you weren't working hard, but it's just saying like I remember when I was in track and stuff.
Oh yeah,
these weren't taking it that seriously. I'm asking you, like, does that really matter? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
I feel like mentality plays a lot into it, because I will say, like my sophomore year, I was like, man, I'm not trying to live. Like, this sucked. I want to go home. But then junior year, like something just clicked. I was just like, all right, we got to take training. I think it was at area, because I made it to area for the 800 my sophomore year. And I was like, I got to train hard. So let's go hit the weight room like more consistently. Let's actually like try to lift. And then my junior year, I had got hurt. I had ran on my hurt foot at region for the 800. So I'm like, all right, last year I feel got to lock in, got to hone in on like what I got to do right. And so I took that lifting stuff more serious. I took training more serious. So I came with a word every year. And so that word was like consistency. So I feel like I was more consistent.
Oh, for sure. I don't mean to double back, but this question just hit me. Because your senior year, Coach Wilson took over track. It was Coach Wilson and Coach T, right? What was the difference there? Like, what do you think? Like, how did his coaching style really help you get to that next level?
So
workouts,
they collaborated on most of the workouts, and I feel like I'm not really sure. So I'm just going off what I think they're thinking, but they're probably like, Jacoby, he's a real strong runner. We just got to be able to work on his foot speed, because that was the main thing they was talking about, working on my foot speed. And so the training definitely helped a lot. Did a lot more like fast endurance based workouts, like a lot of repeat 600s. Like we'll do ladders like 1200, 800, 600, 400 back up, stuff like that to like build my endurance, but also keep my foot speed.
Gotcha. Yeah, so real smart. So I'm like, wow. I was like, wow, that was a problem. Yeah, that was a problem.
Yeah.
But all right, going back. So Tuesday, what's the day in the life? Tuesday, take me through the rest of the week here.
Okay, Tuesday. I don't have classes on Tuesday, so I'll just like, I'll either go get treatment or like just chill until I have to do my workout. Tuesdays we'll do he has me doing 40 minutes, like a 40-minute run, and then a core workout. So we'll do like 6 minutes of like ab workouts, and then we'll do pull-ups, push-ups, and dips, like 2 sets of those. So it'd be rough sometimes. Like when I first got here, it was definitely an adjustment. So
I know, be the youngest 2, 3, everybody's 3 years older than you. Like
it's bad. So that's Tuesday. Wednesday, I'll have class, and then we go to practice 1:15. We'll either go to like the cross country course, or we'll go. There's like a recreational field right outside of our indoor facility, and we'll go there, or we'll just go to the track. But the point of that day is to do like a tempo workout. So we'll do like a fartlek sometimes. You know what that is?
I do not.
So fartlek is like you're running hard for part of the workout, and then you're like jogging part of it, and then you're running. Basically, there's no break.
Gotcha.
Running hard, I'll say soft, running hard, running soft, pause. And so, like we'll do that. We'll have a tempo workout. We'll do like 6 minutes at a certain pace, stuff like that. And then we have this like, I want to call it a mini weight room. Like by the indoor track, we call it the bunker. So we'll do like bunker lifts. It's like leg curls. We'll do like dumbbell squats.
Gotcha.
And then we'll do some calf. There's like a calf machine in there. We'll do calf raises.
I know what you're talking about.
There's this interesting like little, I don't know what it's called, but basically like you have one leg up and you're standing, and like you're basically like pushing down. I think it's like to help your hamstring basically. I'm not really sure.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it does help a lot. And then That's Wednesday. Thursday, we'll do the same thing we did Tuesday, that 40-minute run, ab workout. And then Friday is like more of an 800 specific workout. Well, recently we've been doing like a lot of hills. So we'll do like a hill workout on Friday. Yeah. I'll do a whole lot more hills. Did you go to the hill that we went to?
I did go. I was there.
In Hockley? Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's many like I want to say like 2 hills that are like that, but they're like
now the ones in college, was it more steep or is it more flat?
We have a lot of hills. So this one hill, like I remember we walked up to the hill and like we're on the up part. So we're looking down. It's just steep. Like I like to say it's not even a hill. It's just like
that's like parallel.
Basically. Yeah, basically. So we'll do that, or we'll go to like a 300 high hill, 300-meter hill.
Wow! 300-meter hill.
Mm-hmm. Or where else? There's a lot of hills around here that we'll go to. And then Saturday is the same thing, 40-minute run, but we don't have to do abs that day. So we can just chill because Saturday is more like a recovery day almost. So
gotcha.
And go chill.
No, I'm sorry. You've been to a meet, right? Have you competed yet or not?
No, not yet. Indoor hasn't started yet.
Oh, indoor hasn't started yet.
Gotcha. It will soon.
That's cool. That's dope. Man, but I was going to ask you, like, what do you think the biggest difference between college and high school? Do you think it's just because you just explained what a day in life is like?
Yeah, that schedule that you have, like with high school, it's a little more predictable because like, all right, you got class, then you got practice, and you go home. But now it's like you got class, you got practice. You'll either do it by yourself or with a team, or with the team, or like some evenings you'll have like some club to go to or some party. Like it's definitely like a lot more freedom.
Yeah, no doubt.
And like you don't got parents hovering over you all the time.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's cool. So like, where do you see yourself? Like, you trying to take this as far as you can take it? But like you're trying to get it.
Yeah, I feel like, and then that's another reason why I came here, because I feel like with the coaches here, I feel like that's my best opportunity to run pro, either go to the World Championships or the Olympics. So it's definitely like a goal of mine. I feel like the training will help a lot with that.
Gotcha. Who was your second choice?
My second choice, I didn't really have a second.
So it's pretty much like
I was like, all right, I'm canceling because this is the lineup. I had Houston first, and these are like my Power 5 options, my top 4. It was Houston, Iowa State, Oklahoma State, and Arkansas. Okay. And so I went on Houston's. I was like, all right, this is like a real nice place to be at. I like the team. I like the culture they're building, because I don't want to say they don't have a mid-distance program, because they do. And like they're real strong mid-distance runners, but it wasn't as well known as the others.
Gotcha.
And so I did like Houston though a lot. And then I came on the Iowa State visit, and like the facility I'm in right now, the Stark Performance Center, we just call it SPC for short, is like it basically has everything you need. It's got like the kitchen up top, that's where we eat. I'm on the 3rd floor right now. We do like academic work stuff here. We got our advisors on this floor as well, across the hall. 2nd floor, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what the 2nd floor is for, but they got like offices there and stuff.
No, that's awesome.
First floor, we got like this fueling station, and like what's real cool is like they got like fingerprint scanners. Ooh. And like you can swap your hand under it. Yeah, I was like, we set that up for the first time. I'm like, dang, bro, we in the future for real. And then in the back, we got like, if you go like past the football locker room, they got a barbershop, by the way. I just want to make that known. Football got a barbershop back and they just got everything. Yeah. But there's like a training room back there. They got a crowd chamber. I'll be hitting that sometimes. Norman Tech.
A crowd chamber? What was that like?
First time, not gonna lie, I was trying to be scared, but I went in for the first time. It was cool.
Is the ice bath worse?
Yeah, I would say that.
It has to
Because
be.
with a crowd chamber, you're in there for like 3 minutes, 30 seconds max. So like they'll start you off at the beginner level too. And there's like 4 levels. I was at beginner, and then I went to intermediate. I skipped the third one. I went straight to crowd pro. That's the highest one. And then I'm in there for like 3 minutes, 30 seconds. It really works. Like I feel like it's more beneficial than the ice bath.
I think about LeBron when I think about crowd chambers. No, okay, so bro, like when you found out like wow, like the youngest guy before he committed was like 23, was that something like were you worried about that at all? Were you like, I don't know if I'll like not fit in, but you know what I mean?
I wasn't worried about it because like I was well aware of what I was getting myself into. And so I was like more excited because like I feel like it was like a challenge to like stay with them at practices and stuff.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I'm getting whooped at practice and stuff, but sometimes it's making me better. Yeah. I really feel like them pulling me through the workouts is making me better. And like I remember this one workout was on the cross country course, and it was like we run a 1K. It's a hard 1K. That's how he described it. And then we have 3 hills. There's like a little hill that goes like this on the cross course. Right. So we would run up the hill, jog down 3 times, and then you continue on. And it's a hard 400 back to where we started.
Right.
And I did that 2 times. And
a 1K would be 2 laps and a half, right?
Yeah. So 2 laps and a half. But it's all on grass. So,
okay, gotcha.
We're on the cross course with the grass, and then after the workout, like one of the transfers that came in, Amon, we call him AT. He came up to me, he dapped me up. He's like, "Yo, bro, you getting better, bro. Good job this workout. I see the progress." And like,
no, that's awesome.
I really feel like them words of encouragement that because when he came in, he sort of like took me under his wing, so he's like a sort of a big brother to me.
Gotcha, that's awesome.
Yeah,
and y'all I'm assuming y'all are similar runners too?
Yeah, he runs 400, 800. He came from Clemson, and so like he's got a good background. He won their conference in some event. I forgot which one. And he's been to nationals and stuff. So very experienced runners here.
Gotcha.
And so I can learn a lot from them.
Yeah. It sounds like the perfect environment. You got everybody's older, so you're already ahead of the people that's in your class. The facility sounds great. The coaching sounds great. And you got even the people that are older all have open arms. You know, they're not all like, bro, I got to get better with the hoop. You know what I mean? It sounds like they're all That's sweet, bro. I'm happy to hear that. And the last question I want to ask you, like, how do you think track has helped you individually, like as a person? How do you think it's helped you throughout your life?
Track definitely helped me with like discipline and stuff. Cause like before track, it was a long time ago. Shoot,
I know, right?
But like before track, I'll just be like dependent on like other people to do stuff for me and stuff. But with track, like how you said at the beginning, like track is very like you gotta run the times. Like,
yeah, very cut and dry.
Like you're gonna get exposed. So I feel like it taught me how to put work in, be like dependent on yourself, but also like ask for help, you know, because like you can't do everything by yourself. So it taught me how to do that and stuff and just be like on top of things.
Yeah, no doubt, bro. Yeah, bro, track's an amazing sport. I don't know, but it's taught me that like, basically the same thing, bro. Discipline, commitment, and it just like if you work hard more often than not, you're gonna produce. And, you know, there's nothing like a track meet. Track meets is so fun.
Man.
Nothing like a track meet, bro. Yeah. Even like I've like been basketball, football games, nothing like a track meet, bro. Track meet is so fun. But bro, thank you so much for joining me.
Of course, bro. Appreciate it. This is a long time coming, too.
What's up?
This is a long time coming.
Yeah. But you know, that's how these things work, bro. I'm not stressed. I'm just glad to have you on. Glad I was recorded, bro. Great information. I hope that we touched some track athletes or just athletes in general. Gave them some advice on your story and how you became such an amazing track athlete in high school and I'm going to become one, even a better one moving forward. But Yeah, thank you so much for joining me, bro.
Of course, man.
And,
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, see you on the next one.
Hey, bro. Bro, Kobe, bro. First in the state is fucking crazy, bro. And it's different because, like, I know how hard you work, bro. And I know how much this shit means to you, bro. And I was going to text you, say congratulations, but, bro, first in the state is crazy, bro. Congratulations, bro. Bro, tee up, bro. Have much fun. Don't have too much fun, bro. And it's just the beginning, bro. Don't stay satisfied, but literally celebrate, bro. Celebrate. First in the state is amazing, bro. Yo, I can't wait to see what you become.
This is my last one. I'm gonna chill, but bro, Kobe makes it like you won't even like it won't even hit you. It might not never hit you, but like, bro, you're still like a part of a select few individuals, bro. And I know like working hard is not easy, bro. And you're such a good dude. That's what makes it even better. Like you're like one of the nicest people I've ever met, bro. For you to accomplish something like that, a state champion, bro. Like literally like relishing it, bro. Like, oh my gosh, you work so hard, bro. And I know, like bro, like your senior year to cap it all off, winning a state championship, bro, and a singular event, like it's all you. And then like at the end, you had a fighting or take it, bro. Like Jacoby, like that's like as a man, like fuck track, like as a man, like I got so much respect for you, bro. And like just having that mentality is just guarantees your success. Whether you take track as far as you want to take it or you want to go another route, but like, bro, you worked so hard, bro. I'm so happy for you. Like, I can't. Last year, the thing cut off. I said last year I can't imagine it going to anybody else besides you or Mandy, because you are like the two most hardworking people and the nicest people on the track team. So, yeah, bro, just relishing it, bro. Celebrate. I'm literally so happy for you. You know, I'm gonna see you at y'all's graduation and shit, man. I'm gonna just be ready for a bear hug, bro. Congratulations, bro.